You're live. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
Well, we are here at the Autotrail rally. It's the last night. Let me move that over a bit.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not sure. Last time we did a live, people said, "Oh, everything's round the wrong way." So this is my right hand, and this is
my
your left.
Yeah.
And people said, "Oh, things are around the wrong way."
Yeah.
And that's because I was recording it or broadcasting it from the iPhone front-facing camera. So that's why it was all twisted around. Now I don't know whether you're going to see this all twisted around, but if you do, don't worry. We've not gone into a parallel universe where everything's the wrong way around. It's just the camera on the, well, it's the iPad today. So we thought we'd just let you know what a rally is all about and why we do them.
Whether you're thinking of going on a rally with the Motor Caravanners Club, or the Caravan and Motorhome Club, or the Camping and Caravan Club, they're all. We've been on rallies.
You have to speak up because the thing's right over there.
We've been on rallies with all of them, and they're all much the same. And don't be shy or thinking they're not for me, because they're such fun, and everyone is always very welcoming. And
if you've got a caravan or a motorhome, go on a rally. Now, if you have a motorhome, I'd advise you not to go on a caravan rally, although you probably could
in the summer.
But very often in England, you'll get the caravans will go onto fields that are designed to take caravans, so they might be a bit muddy, squashy, and when you get your 3.5 or 5 ton van on that field, you squash in.
Yeah.
So not great. And we've had that experience before. We've been sighted on hard standing away from the rest of the rally. I can see comments coming up. It's right across the other side of the room, and I can't read them. So I'm sorry. I'm going to have to get up and sort of go. Yeah. Hi, Charlie. Yeah, it's twisted. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hello. Caravan with cars. Steve, Dandy, and Jennifer Millard. Yeah. It's the W on the hat is the wrong way around.
Oh.
Yeah, right. Thank you. So we've been going on rallies for the last little while.
Not only
okay,
because
yeah.
Not only because it's fun.
Okay, just let me say for now.
Yeah.
I'm probably not going to respond to any more comments. So
I'll see if
please
I can
do
see
make
them.
We'll see them
I'll
a bit
have
later.
a look. I might be able to read them.
Okay. So what do we do on rallies? Well, rally, the ones we're going on more recently are the Autotrail Owners Club rallies, and that's where we are right now at Pinley in Coventry. We'll be going off somewhere else tomorrow. Pips. That's it. So it's a bit of a get together where we get to meet other Autotrail motorhome owners, and we learn lots of stuff. Like at the one down in Brixham, we were parked next door to another Autotrail Comanche, and he'd already fitted an inverter, connected up the batteries, so he showed me exactly how it was done. So I've now ordered all the bits, and they're waiting for me back at base to collect and all fit. Yeah. So
can you, Steve, darling, can you just get her dinner, because she's sitting there begging. Look, she didn't finish her dinner. And you can't see her, but she's just down here waiting the rest of her dinner.
There you go, Pip. She can have it on there. That's it. So that was that, and we've been talking to people on this rally about other bits and pieces that are sort of motorhome full timing related. one thing was a good thing about, we get to check it out, but it's a place where you can fill up with LPG around the country, and you get a key to get in there and stuff like that. So
and it's a good price, isn't it?
And it's a good price, yeah. 58 pence a litre at the moment, apparently. Yeah.
But I wanted to say,
Anthony, yeah.
I wanted to say that it's a way of having a very reasonably priced holiday, and they're always, like we've been to Brixham, always within walking distance of the town or a bus or something, and you can pay anything from, well, actually for 5 nights here we're paying £40. So.
5 nights, 40 quid, and that has included a barbecue, a free barbecue. Bring your own plate, fork, knife, spoon, and drinks.
And a breakfast we had.
Oh, and bacon rolls for breakfast one morning. It's
that
was all free, included.
Coffee morning, free cakes.
So
cakes, yeah.
Hello.
And every evening that we've had fun, we've had games and competitions, and it's just great fun.
Oh, I just want to go through the games because they've been amazing. They've been such fun.
Yeah.
Now, one game that I'd never ever seen or heard of was it's called Left, Right or Centre, and it's like a dice game, but you get wooden blocks, and the wooden blocks are marked up L, R, C and K in various formats, so all around I worked out what bits are on which, but you get 3 blocks and you have to throw them down onto the grass, and at the start of the game you're given 3 washers, or 3 things, 3 little washers, and you get 3 blocks, you throw those and they land on either left or right or centre or keep. Now if you get 3 left, you pass your 3 washers to your left. If they're 3 right, you pass them to the right. If they're 3 centre, you give them all to the centre, and those washers are now out of the game. Or if you get 3 keep, you keep. Or you can get any combination of left, right, centre and keep. So very often you get a left, a keep and a centre, stuff like that. So you pass one to the left, you keep one, you give one to the centre, and it's the person with the last washer that throws a centre that wins the game, and it's 50p a go to play. So there's 20 vans here, so there's 40 people, so it's like £20, something like that. It was about 18 quid went into the pot. And the last person with the washer wins the 17 quid. It was really a lot of fun. Everybody stays interested, and it lasts for ages. It really does last, but you don't know why. It's just such a simple game. There's also, they play a sort of bingo with playing cards. So they've got little decks of 13 ordinary playing cards, right, a mixture, so each lot of 13 is a different set of cards. They have loads of them, like 40-50 sets of these 13 cards, so lots of packs involved, and they have one main pack. So you get a pack, your little 13 cards, you work out.
Thank you, Alexander.
So the caller opens up the first card and says Jack of Diamonds. If you have the Jack of Diamonds, you put it away, keep it, put it in pocket, turn it round, and it's the one that gets all their cards called first, wins. And that is, it's amazing, because you can get a one winner. You can take ages, it can take really short time, or you can get
that one.
more than one winner. Weirdly.
Just gonna say.
Good evening, Dominic.
Dominic, hi Dominic. Yes, and Gareth. Yes, hi.
I'm so bad at your name, Dominic.
Yeah, Dominic. Yeah, that's it.
So sorry
and Darren.
about that. I'm really so.
Hiya, Darren. Yes.
Yeah. So, so we played those games, and they're great. They're absolutely, first time I've seen the game. They're brilliant games.
Yes.
So great.
Just simple, and everybody can play them, whatever your age, ability, or anything. It's a communal thing.
and the weather's been
So
very
good.
kind. It's
Apart
been
from
really,
tonight,
really
yeah.
good. You know, today has been cool. This evening for the barbecue, have been quite cold. That's why I've got a jumper on. Wendy was so cold. She came in a few minutes ago and
Put
got
on my
changed.
comfies, didn't I? Yeah. It's ain't warm.
Yeah.
We
So,
did,
yeah.
yeah.
So yeah.
So it's really
But you'll be
nice. Yeah.
well. You'll be pleased to know that while we've been here 5 days, we have we filled up the water when we arrived. Haven't filled it up again. We have showered
Yeah.
in between.
Yes, we have.
And
How much have we got left now?
we still have we still have just short of 50%,
Yeah.
so about 40% water. So you know, really great. And I've emptied the toilet set twice. I've literally just emptied it again.
Yeah.
Wasn't full, but I emptied it in
It's
prep
gone really
for
cold
tomorrow's
here in
journey.
Stafford. Oh yeah, you're not too far from us.
No,
Coventry.
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cold.
We had, well, I think you saw the other night, we had a couple of visitors, Jason and Karen.
One on toes.
I wasn't sure about your name, Karen, if you're watching. Last time I really wasn't sure, but I am sure now. It was Karen.
Yeah.
So Jason and Karen, and had a really, really great chat with them.
Yes, we did. Yes. Can't
yeah.
see this now. That's it. Who? This is Dominic says, for anyone, beware of F1 autos. Auto SX.
F1 autos.
What was that?
Yeah.
Can't see what Dominic's saying
Right.
there.
For anyone, beware of Autos X. I guess that's a company. One of the things, just to let you know, one of the things that I was discussing with actually Jason, who came over to see us. Get out of the way, Pip.
Come here, Pips. No, you're not having any more. It's all gone. Come on.
You know, Jason came up with a great idea that it'd be good if we could put together some way of advising motorhome and caravan owners of who to use and who to avoid, maybe. It's sort of, you know, I'm more on the, I'd rather recommend people to use than give people, like, definitely stay away from these people. Apart from that is one company in the country that I'd say don't ever use, and that's Trouble World. Never use them.
No, never
because
use
they
them.
really did us a bad deal all the way through. Cost us thousands, tens of thousands to use them people.
To get one of her treats, Steve.
Yeah.
She's eaten all her dinner.
This is life. This is life in the motorhome. So,
She's sitting up like a little one.
anyway, turn up the volume, Steve.
Yeah.
Well, look, we're across. Here, look.
There we are. We try and shout now.
Yeah.
May just sit on Pips.
Ooh. We're across the other side of the room, so, and we're not on the mics. We've just gone. Actually, we've had a really, really lazy day, and then at about 4 o'clock, we went for a walk. Thought we were better getting. We went too far. We went shopping in B&M. Bought a collapsible bucket and some rice crackers.
As you do, yeah.
As you do.
Oh, an HP sauce.
Oh, an HP
3
sauce.
bottles, yeah.
And then we came back. We thought, oh, we're late for the barbecue. But, well, as you know, we've been a bit lazy and a bit tardy on the video making and scheduling. And then we got back in. You know, Wendy was doing the dinner for Pips, and I was emptying the toilet and, you know, getting all done. I have washed my hands since. And then it was like 10 to 8. Wendy said, what video have you put up tonight?
Yeah.
And I said, oh, I've forgotten. There. I've forgotten. So I said, oh, what we do is we do a live and we tell them all about the rally that we've been on. I don't know why I've got a hat on. And here we are. So no radio mics tonight.
No need to shout.
We're really shouting at you. Hopefully you can hear it.
Yeah.
Anyway, but that's it.
That's right.
So that's what we've been doing today. We will be travelling tomorrow. I beg your pardon. Oh, right, yeah. Cheers, Alexander. Dominic. What's Pip's favourite food? Probably chicken.
Chicken,
actually.
yeah, chicken. If she's in the pub, it's pork
Oh, wow.
scratchings. But if she's at home,
Janet Eastwood.
yeah.
No, we love you.
Chicken, yes.
Janet Eastwood.
Yes.
Hello from the Happy Travellers. Yeah, sound pretty good without the mics. Oh, okay, yeah, great. My pause is deaf chicken too. Yeah. So sounds fine. Need to get a mic out too. Yeah. Sorry, Alexander. I'm not. You know, I am shouting. I really am. I've got quite a loud voice. Many people will attest to that.
It's the last one.
So
We can put them away.
we're on the move tomorrow. We're pretty much all packed up and ready to go. We've got to put a few things away and just get on the road. What I have found is this 5 days.
Yeah.
I put my laptop on charge today. That's my laptop, my MacBook Pro, and that was like sucking 4 amps out of the batteries. So the batteries would go. It fully charged up in a couple of hours, and when I unplugged it, the battery charge started to go up because we were still getting about 1.5 amps through the solar panel on a cloudy, cold day. So that's pretty good. Maybe that cleaning of the solar panel did work.
Yeah, it was a good day to do it. Yeah.
Where are we off to? We're going to Stratford on Avon. We've got an appointment with Shakespeare.
Yeah. I can remember.
I think we might be a bit late.
I remember we've been to a couple of outdoor theatres and seen his plays.
We have.
But not exactly.
We went to the Minack Theatre.
No, we didn't. Well, we did, but we didn't see Shakespeare there.
No. But outdoor theatre. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, but it's an outdoor theatre. We went there, but we didn't see Shakespeare. I've seen him in London, and I've seen him in when we lived in Rutland. I went to see him.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Not him, but his plays. Yeah.
Yep. To be full time or not to be full time, that is the question. Whether it is nobler in the mind to drive the roads of England or to live in bricks and sticks. My husband, my husband out in the caravan, been there all day painting, started to look like a home now. Great.
Yes. Oh.
Lady Pedersen, thank you for telling us all that.
Oh, that's nice. Good. Good for you.
Yeah, enjoy somewhere we want to visit too. Yeah, Stratford. If you haven't been to Stratford, do go there. It's absolutely brilliant.
You can't remember much because it was over 20 years ago, but we've heard it so much about it.
We have. Sounds like you've had a super day. We have had a super day. Do you know what? I didn't sleep well last night because I cooked stir fry and I just chucked a load of sauces in the pan, and I never do well because it dehydrates my brain somehow, and I've had bad dreams all night. And then today I fell asleep for about an hour and a half in the middle of the day. So do I know where to park for free in Stratford? No, I don't know where to park, but we're going on an Autotrail rally.
I tell you what.
Would you believe it?
I know how we could.
You were stirring all night, yeah.
We belong
Yeah,
to
at least I wasn't frying all night as well.
The Motor Caravanners Club. We've got their book, and that tells you all the towns in there where to stop for free. So
plus. Somebody here suggested that we really have another look at Park 4 Night.
Yeah.
That's Park number 4 Night. So I've got the app. I've loaded it up. I've got an account on Park 4 Night, and it is actually very good. There's a lot of free places and cheap places on there. I bought the Britstop book, and that's waiting back at base for me to pick up and use.
And
so
often,
we should
if you've got Wi-Fi, if we've got Wi-Fi, I just Google motorhome stopovers in Stratford or wherever we want to be, and I think it's Moonfruit or something. What it's called on there, it comes up. So that's how we
motorhomestopovers.moonfruit.com.
Yeah, that's it.
And big news. Shall we tell them
what
we're planning?
Oh no, don't say anything because it's not. We're not really. We haven't got. We are thinking about it, but we can't.
What was that book Wendy said? What was the book?
Oh,
the Motor Caravanners Club.
Yeah, I just
it's the Motor Caravanners Club book. It's very good. Parking behind the leisure centre. 2 minutes walk from the centre. Oh, brilliant!
See, there we are.
There you go. For everybody who's got a motorhome out there, we won't need it this time. But do you know what? That's a great tip. And by the way, Louis 888888888. You're always spelling Wendy's name as Wendy. Wendy. Her name's not Wendy, it's Wendy. Leave the last A out.
Actually, I don't know what county. Let me just see, what county would Stratford be in?
Warwickshire.
Is it Warwickshire?
Alas, Paul Warwick. I knew it well. And I know that's not the right words.
There you are. There's also the Riverside car park in Stratford. There you are.
Yeah, don't worry, Lee. I saw it again there. I just thought I'd say, it's not offensive or anything like that. Don't worry. Yeah.
But that just says friendly parking.
Jason's bucket list. Great to see you here on the live. Well done for getting in. I know you've missed a few, haven't you? Search for sites is quite good. Yeah, we use that. Caravanning. Oliver. Yep, you're back. Welcome. How's that channel going? I haven't looked recently. Dominic. Yeah, I hope so. I haven't. I mean, yeah, we've had a very relaxing day. Yeah, so we should be all right. We should be all right. And there's no big rush. We get away by about 11.
I'll just show you the book I've been reading today. I'll just go and get it.
Where can you send some flowers for Wendy? You could always send them to. I don't know. I don't really want to say our home address out online.
Well, it's where. When we say like that, that's our Steve's sisters. Anyway, this is the book.
Well,
this is the
book,
lovely book.
Right? But it is Bill Bryson's The Road to Little Dribbling. More Notes from a Small Island.
Yeah.
Right? It's a Sunday Times bestseller. You'll see this all. Now I know it's all round the wrong way. Can you see that? Yeah, it's all round the wrong way. So get a mirror. Yeah, do that.
Because I was saying about not being able to read or books or anything, but now I can get
Jason's getting it. Jason's going to get it.
Yeah, now I can get Steve's sister's address. I can get, when we see them, I can go in there and borrow some books, and you can keep on renewing them online because I missed it. And also, I have bought some from a charity shop, but this is funny. Bill Bryson's the best. One of the best. He's not the absolute best, but.
I have absolutely no idea what it's like because I just don't read books.
No. And I just
Pippin's gone to sleep over there.
Who
I
has?
think.
Oh, Pippin's.
Pip's down there.
Oh, yeah, she's gone to sleep now. She's full up.
She always does that. She has her dinner, gets up there, curls up, off to sleep. Wish I could do that. Anyway,
she's down there.
No. But so we're having after 2 years of doing this full timing and 5 months of doing a daily because we started doing a daily again in January. Yes, we're on Wi-Fi. Yeah. The Wi-Fi thing, right? We've got an EE little device thing, which is we keep it up there. It's that thing, Yeah, the EE. We usually get 4G out of that, and I keep it plugged in and charged up all the time. That takes a little micro SIM, and we've got.
Where you? Oh yes.
Careful.
Yeah.
Sorry. With that, with the little yellow box, we get 64 gigabytes a month, but that was never enough. We use about between 7 and 10 gigabytes every day, and that's because of stuff like this and the uploading, downloading, watching YouTube, and just doing all sorts of stuff. So I spoke to EE and they said, oh, you have to get one of these. It's a big home router, right? It's a home router, doesn't plug into a telephone line, but it has a micro SIM in the side. And I said, well, can I use the micro SIM in the other device? They said, well, we don't know. So I said, well, okay, I'll buy it. I'll send it, and I'll take out another contract. And this comes with 200 gigabytes of data on that micro SIM. Now, because I tried to get them to use my double data loyalty bonus on the yellow, and they said can't do it on that. It's too much data. So 200 gigabytes on that. We ran out of the 64, and so I put the 200 SIM into the little yellow box. It works a treat. So, and this has been sucking power out of the batteries because it has a 12-volt input, but it comes with a 240-volt adapter. This is the adapter for it. So that's 240-volt, and that plugs into there. But I had a 12-volt cigarette lighter thing for that, so that's what I've been using for that. But it's really been sucking the life out of the batteries, so I'm glad I can switch over the SIM. And that really works well. So I will say that while we're permanently on the road, 264 gigabytes is probably not enough. Because if you imagine 10 gigabytes a day, more or less, that's only 26 days. So we're going to have to buy another, well, probably another 30 quid's worth. We get, no, probably another 40 or 50 quid's worth, because Danny, man, you guys.
What does he say?
He says, "You guys, thank you for this, and you guys are better. You guys are completely better than watching gay male porn. Truly." Well, I'm so glad about that. I've never tried to watch gay male porn, but or even done any gay male porn. Who knows? There's always time, I suppose. 51 watch it, 11 thumbs up. Come on, people. Yeah, well, not everybody knows how to give a thumbs up. A lot of people I know, because they've said, watch on their TV, and they have no way of interacting. So it's weird. So to add F1, so Dominic is saying F1 Autos as a national firm tried to say with a quote, car required 500 plus for work to pass MOT. Car didn't need this work and very overpriced. You see, these are some of the horror stories of car mechanics and garages.
Thank you, Dominic. I'll tell you, more we get to know these companies, it's the better. What was their name again?
Yeah, Dominic.
No, what was the name of that firm?
F1 Autos.
F1 Autos.
Yeah. So, Jason, the thing about the 3 telephone with unlimited internet is that you once you start to use it as an internet hub, like connecting to it, they limit the amount of data you can use as a connected, or at least that's what they told me last time. And I think the limit then was, I think it was really low, like 6 gigabytes. Yeah. Oh, I'm watching. Oh, right. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, Dad was watching on his TV through a Chromecast. So, yeah. Oh, under the picture. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We don't watch. We don't watch it on a TV. We've either got an iPad or a laptop that we watch YouTube on, and that all seems to be. Yeah. So, I suppose if we wanted to, I suppose what we could do is, in terms of the usage, we could each get an iPad or we could each get a phone with unlimited internet where we could watch YouTube. It didn't have to be, a big phone to watch it successfully, and then we both get unlimited internet, and then we could just use the upload and download for the YouTube we produce, the content we produce. I suppose we could do that. So it's a thing to think about. However, I'm sort of in love with EE in terms of their ability to provide a continuously good service. It really is that good. I've tried other services, 3 and Vodafone, and they've just not been as good. They've not been able to provide the speed over the network that we require to do good live streaming, good video and uploading. Does using a phone for a hotspot work well? Yes, it does. And I've used my phone as a hotspot when I was working and doing stuff around. I used to use my phone as a hotspot to run my laptop, and that was and that I would be doing all sorts of stuff, emailing, web browsing, web development. So developing websites over the phone connection. And when you think about it, that's all that we're using now. This uses a phone SIM card. That's all it is. It's nothing more than that. It's just a phone without a phone in it, if you like. Weird. Would an unlimited SIM be better? Well, it would do, but they don't do unlimited SIM for data devices. They do unlimited SIMs for phones, and then they limit you when you're using that as a hub, and they limit it down to like 6 gigabytes. And bearing in mind, we use at least 250 gigabytes a month, probably 300 or 400 gigabytes as we go on, and so there you are. But anyway, we've gone on for half an hour. How do I manage to talk for half an hour non-stop gabbling on? I'm sure some of you have drifted away.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. So, question time. Okay, daily vlogs. Do you find it pressure to keep bringing out content? When I first started, I was producing a few videos. No, we don't find it a pressure to bring out new content because, and here's the trick for anybody, any of you guys that are trying to do a daily video, you don't need to think about the content, because if you can't do that, sure, you want to intersperse it with really, really targeted and focused. But if you think about, well, what have I done in my day, which is what we've just done, we've told you what our day. So we're not producing content as such, we're just documenting what we did today.
And I like to watch daily vlogs. It's just following people's lives. I really like them. There's a lady in New York. She's an English lady. I think I said before, she's done well over 2,000 continuous vlogs, and the channel's called the real bricks of New York.
Yeah. One other thing, back to Jason. What's a good idea is to, before you start to commit to do a daily, commit to a monthly and make sure you can do that. Commit to a weekly, commit to twice weekly, commit to daily, in that order. But when you start committing to daily, I would advise you, like a couple of months before, to start to produce videos well in advance. Maybe have 5, 10, 15, 20 videos, 20 daily videos that you can schedule out for the next 20 days. And then the pressure's off a little bit, but you've got to be stoic and get it done still. And you've still got to produce another 20 videos in that 20 days. And
one thing I think, Jason, we could do is we could like schedule a live chat together, like we can screen share, and then we can do that and talk about the motorhome things, and people can ask us all questions. So that would be nice, Jason.
Jones CX in the
or anybody that'd like to do that, because I like watching those.
Anyway, yeah. So. What speed do you use for live YouTube? Well, it's 4G on EE. So, and I think it's the Ford, it's the fast thing. So I don't know what 4G speed is. So it's just standard like 4G telephone connection. Yeah. She's good about just in her answers became clear. Some of the biggest channels are just vlogs, guys. Yes, yeah. Just document what you do and batch record. There's a lot of good advice on batch recording, and if some people get upset about or get nervous about being seen in the same clothes time again, but if you're batch recording, just get 5 t-shirts out and put a different t-shirt on in every, and then you've created the illusion of different days, if you like, and then fold the t-shirts back up, put them in the wardrobe. You know, you've worn them for 5 minutes, so what? You know, if you're that fussy about it, wash them again. Who knows? I don't know. But, yeah. Full-time at home must be great. You don't have to do any painting and decorating.
Yes, yeah.
Mow the lawn. Well, yeah, mowing the lawn.
It's great. Mow the lawn. We don't have to do any hedge cutting or anything like that. No, we've been there and done that. And no worry about house maintenance either. No, it's the best.
Can I just say hello to Jim Jones, who stumbled across our channel by accident. Fantastic.
Yeah.
What were you looking for, I wonder? You know, I'm always interested in how people find us and what they were actually searching for. Yeah, we use full-time motorhoming quite a lot in our thing. This is about a rally and about Autotrail. That's that's the thing. But so hi Jim, welcome. Keep coming back. We do loads of great stuff. So, unless there are any more questions, get them in quick.
Well, have we seen it? Have we seen all of them? I can't see them from here, darling. Yeah.
Great way to end my evening. Bridget, we love you.
Is that Bridget?
Your sense of humour is a bright light in our lives. Yeah. Thank you for your little things that you say. Oh, Jason, another question from Jason.
Yes.
How long did you plan to go full time? Oh yes, I found you by accident, but I searched before. Yeah. If you're asking how much planning did we do before we went full time, in about November 2015, we started to think about getting away for weekends while we were looking after Wendy's mum, just to get some respite from that full-on experience. We never managed to actually buy anything before when his mum passed away. Soon after, we managed to buy a caravan and start. Well, we went on a couple of trips with my sister and brother-in-law, Gillian and Dave, and we liked the caravanning, motorhoming thing, and decided that we would buy a caravan and start to have a little break. So essentially, full timing was a decision made organically. We didn't really plan it.
No. We paid for storage.
Yeah.
We bought the caravan and we only stored it once, and we decided we didn't want to go back to bricks and sticks, and that was how it happened.
Yeah. So we didn't really plan it.
We loved living in it. We loved it.
If however,
but I don't think that's good advice. I don't know.
If however you're asking how long we plan to be full time in a motorhome, again, there's no real plan.
No.
We are working our way through life, getting from day to day, week to week, month to month, year to year, because of our experience of looking after aging parents. You know, we got to a point where we were so compressed and realised life is short and full of regret, and we don't want it. We don't want to be on our deathbed, if you like, and thinking, I wish we'd done it. We don't want to be that. We want to be,
And your health can, some health things can mean that by the time you retire, you can't actually manage to do it.
So I think,
or even when you, I don't know, I wouldn't say that, but you've got to be quite, fit, and you've got to be able to drive to do this. And sometimes if you wait a long time, you might not be able to. So that's what I think is. Like, do it as soon as you can when you think about it, and don't keep worrying. Well, we do worry a little bit. We do. I mustn't say that we don't worry, because I always think, oh my God, we won't get our pensions till we're 60. What if we?
Another 5 years to go before we get our pension.
Is it?
5 years to go.
5 years, and we're thinking, oh God.
So,
no, we're just not really thinking that, but we're just thinking about.
That's too
bright.
Too bright enough. So, planning how long we'll be motorhoming. I'm just scrolling back up to see if there's any other questions. Planning how long we're going to. I think in this motorhome we have a sort of a rough plan for 10 years. So by the time I get to 70, I'm 61 now. By the time I get to 70, I might not be allowed to drive it anymore because it's 5 tons. It's above the sort of 3.5 ton weight limit for ordinary driving. I don't expect to be unwell enough to not be allowed to drive this, but that's our sort of rough plan, isn't it? Yeah. So I'd just like to say to Dominic's mum, Susan, hello.
Hi, Susan.
Yeah.
Hi.
You must be. You'll be watching at some point, I know. We're here for a good time, not a long time. Yes, you're right.
Yes,
Louis.
Right.
It's absolutely.
Yes. Yeah, good time, not a long time,
we don't want to be the regretful dead people. We want to be at that point when it comes, because it does come to us all, where we can look back and we say, that was blooming good, wasn't it?
People, they always say, people never say, oh dear, I travelled too much, and people always say when they can't, I wish I'd travelled more and seen more things.
Yeah, no one ever says, I wish I'd worked more on their deathbed. No one does that.
Either. No, I don't think so.
Right.
No.
Parents, people, regretful dead people. Good name for a band, yeah. Who knows? We We might start another channel to put on all the outtakes of things that we've regretted in our lives, and we call it the Regretful Dead People, and we'll schedule it all for publishing after we're gone. Yeah. Time size, that's what the chap said when he threw his alarm clock out of the window. Yeah. Our alarm clock never went out the window. We still got it. Yeah. Yep, life is not rehearsal.
No,
and we haven't rehearsed this video either.
No.
So
good. That's a good point made there.
I'm starting to get exhausted from all this chatting away. I love to do live. Some of you may know I spent five odd years in the Toastmasters Club, which is a public speaking club internationally known. Look it up and find a local club if you haven't already. I spent 5 years in that club, and my catchphrase became, I love an audience. And it was, I just love standing up and talking to people, and I still do. I still, I don't have the chance to go to Toastmasters clubs anymore, although, I could join again and go. I don't think I will. Yeah. Thanks, guys. I should be a drink along. Yeah. Next one should be a drink along. Yeah, why not? Who's been trying to have kids? Oh, you've been trying to have kids for 13 years. Wow.
Who's that?
What's going to happen? That's Lenny Pedersen. I don't know how to pronounce it. That sounds like a Scandinavian type name. So tell me if I'm wrong.
Our daughter-in-law
Never ever give up.
Was 43 and 45 when she had our 2 grandsons in America. Never give up. No.
Just go for it and be happy. You're absolutely right, Lenny. Lenny, tell me how to pronounce your name. Yes, the same. DJ hosting, I do enjoy it. Yes, good. And Jason, I've watched some of your videos that you've made of all that stuff. They're great. Keep doing it. They are really great.
What's the name of his channel? And they tell everybody so that we can all.
Oh, blooming hell!
Well,
what's the name of your channel, Jason?
Come on, so everybody.
Tell us where you. I've forgotten it. There you go. Lorraine. Hello, Steve and Wendy. Hello, Lorraine.
Hi.
Nice you could join us.
Thank you. Yes.
You're a bit late. Jason's bucket list.
That's right.
So do a search on the YouTube for Jason's bucket list.
Please.
And you will find Jason there doing his DJ stuff and other things. Yeah.
Let's all support one another.
Lorraine, you're always late, but at least you came. That's good. Yeah. And Kathy, you're late as well. You just turned up. We're just about to go. We've been on 48 minutes. It's Danish. That's it. You're Danish. Now we went to Daneland, and we bought we bought some bacon. We couldn't think what you were famous for, what the Danes were famous for, and all we could think of, because of the ads in the 60s, was Danish bacon. In the UK bought a lot of Danish bacon back then, because it had Danish stamped on the rind, and Danish pastries. And we still to this day don't know if Danish pastries were invented in Denmark. Yeah.
Well, they must have been, because we bought them there, and you could.
What are they called?
Go back and have a look at our vlog from Denmark. We did have.
I can't tell you how to say it.
Oh.
It's hard to say in English, so it's fine whatever you call me.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe I'll look it up. The words aren't that hard. It's Germanic language, so as ours is. So, and don't forget, we've got Swedish in the family now. I know it's not the same language, but there's similarities going on.
And we did like Denmark.
Maybe I'll look it up. Yeah.
We stayed by that lovely river in Denmark.
There's a lot of Jason's asking here. Danny, hey Steve. Right, real quick, and I'll eat a broken bottle of what? Bark? What do you mean bark? I'm a blooming anyway.
Is that Pippin to bark?
No, he wants me to bark. No. There's a lot of negatives about social media, but such a positive as it really does bring folks together from all around the world. Must.
Yes.
Nice. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I think the way. We did have. We had a troll come on a live stream a little while ago, and just started hurling abuse. But I found it hilarious, and I just laughed all the way through. Although the viewers out there started to get a little bit upset, I asked them to ignore it. But after a while, he gave up. I guess he couldn't cope with me laughing. Those pieces are lovely. They are.
They are. Yes, they are.
We don't really worry about trolls. If I get real bad trolls, I send them off to a particular video that Gary Vaynerchuk made, where he says, and excuse my language, he effectively says, "Fuck you. You're not creating content. These people are. So what are you fucking doing?" And that's how he talked. Gary Vaynerchuk, look him up on YouTube, look him up on all social media. He's a great guy. Gary V everywhere. Gary VEE everywhere on social. Wendy, if you meow, I would go and cut my neighbour's lawn naked, covered in maple syrup.
If you send us a video.
Well, here's the thing. I'm not barking because I don't want you to eat a glass bottle of Corona. I don't want you to do that. But mowing your neighbour's lawn covered in maple syrup naked, well, yeah, maybe. Nice to catch you live once I've managed to get away in my van for the week. Coniston Coppice, well done, Graham. Graham, you're brilliant. Get away as much as you can.
It's going to be hot all week. It's going to be heat wave in
David.
England. Yes.
Oh, David, I'm so glad we cheer you up with your depression thing. We both know what that's like. You know, we both have, we've both been diagnosed at some point with clinical depression. I don't think you ever get over it. But, you know, we're both coping at the moment. When you check their channel, they never make anything. I've noticed in the past. Who? Who? I don't know who you're talking about, Jason. Yeah, I would say have a lovely time at home, full of love and joy. Yes, it is full of love and joy. And have, I said it before, use free as bar. Woof. Yeah, that's a good way to get me to bark, isn't it? Woof. Trolls, yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, the trolls. Yeah. Yeah, the trolls come on. They have a channel or they don't. And, you know, and they're just there just to piss people off. But do you know what? The trolls never piss me off. They just make me laugh at them.
I don't like them.
Wendy gets upset with them.
Me.
I have a bit of a view on life. I've had to put up with so much shit in my business life. Yeah, likely children, yeah, or have the brain of a child, you know, the mental age of a 3-year-old. Most of them. Anyway, yeah. Oh, sorry, Went. 54 minutes. I tell you what. We'll keep it going for another 6 minutes. If you reply to one more of my comments, I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna back up my car into the Walgreens while screaming, "The Brits are coming!"
Who says that?
Danny Mag. I'm replying to your comment. I want to see a video of that. And don't blame me, Mr. Waldgreen. Keep it entertained. Ignore the trolls. Yeah, I do ignore the trolls. You know, it's just bullshit. That's all it is. By the way, Laney. Oh yeah. Laney. Dominic, I love books. Please read.
Yeah.
Please read Forward. Forward Spring. Please read. Oh, please. I can't. My eyes are going mad. I can't.
That's it.
Please read Howard Spring, Time and the Hour. Also look at Shakespeare's sonnets. Yeah,
Yes.
we like Shakespeare's sonnets. Wish I knew of them. I wish I knew a lot of them. Let me. Episode 228. Did you start this as children? No, but we might end it as. Episode 228.
Did we start?
What?
Oh, was that our story?
Ryan Gaming.
Was it about?
No, we didn't start it as children. No, we started. Our story started, and if you haven't seen the whole story, go to the playlist on our channel and look at our story. We started our story because it's our story, not mine and Wendy's separately. It's ours together. We started it from when we met.
When we was 15.
In 1972.
Yeah.
Our first date was on the 21st of October 1972. We went to see the very romantic movie, The Godfather. It's the best thing I could think of. Wendy loved it. We sat in the back row. And surprisingly, we saw all the film. Well, most of it. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Dominic, you're right. And I'm currently trying out vitamin D with K2. It's all I could get. I couldn't get the Super Supreme with K1 and K2 in it. But you know, I've been on the daily tablet for a week now. I don't know if it's doing any good. The pain in my thumb seems to be lessening. The pain in my toes seems to be lessening. It might be helping, I don't know. B12 helps depression. Yeah, maybe. I overdosed on B12 once. I know you probably don't believe that, but I did. Yeah. Ryan game, yeah. Yes, thank you, Ryan. Yeah. Wendy, Tommy Lee Jones, Bill Cosby, George Bush, Senior, kill one, marry one, sleep with one, ready, go. Yeah, right. Well, I'm not into killing, so I'm not going to kill any of them. I'm already married, so I'm not marrying her, and I don't sleep with men, so there you go. So none, and none. Great news, I'm working from home. 4 or 5 videos, give me something. What? Yeah, no, we can't make videos tomorrow. There's probably another rush thing when we get to the next destination about how wonderful a journey it was tomorrow, because we're on the road. It's so naughty, my brother. Yes, that's right. Saturday it was 33 C and I haven't had any rain for 1.5 months. Oh God.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
You need
plants in your garden.
You need the water conservation things around.
Because when it rains, the smell of the gardens and everywhere is lovely. And also when it rains, you can smell the sea much more. That's gorgeous. Yeah, I think that's one thing since we've been living in the motorhome. I've really appreciated nature more. Yeah,
I realise we were joking, Jason. I just tend to respond to every blooming thing, just in case I miss out on something. Can't overdose. Well, you say you can't overdose, but you know, I was after taking like 4 B12 tablets a day for 2 weeks, I felt really ill. So I reckon that was an overdose.
Because you hadn't been to the toilet.
No, I go regularly, more than is feasible. I think it's a family thing. Something my mother used to say about one of my brothers. Her phrase, not mine, so excuse the language. She used to say to my brother, a farmer would keep you for your shit alone. Because he was always in the loo, always having a poo. Anyway, yeah. Hey, Green Rocket, hello. Yeah. Anyway, 60 minutes has gone by. The tablets, well, they were capsules, but like capsule things. So, yeah. Anyway, that's it. We're going to call it there. So it's that time again. Let's see what happens.
We're going to go to bed, yes.
Say goodbye, Wen.
Goodbye, Steve. Goodbye, Wen. Let's get Pippin to say goodnight.
Good night.
Good night, Pips. Yeah. Love this girl. Yeah. Good night, everybody. Just gonna have a shower tomorrow. Okay.
Danny, you're hilarious. Thank you. That's brightened the evening.
When we go to bed, Pippin always comes and sleeps on our bed. Yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah. Good night, everybody.
Say goodbye, Wendy.
Goodbye, Wendy. Say goodbye, Pippin. Everyone for watching.